unconventional conventionalists. You know you saw this video coming. I am doing another musical album review because guess what dropped this past Friday? Witness by the one and only Katy Perry. Now this is actually my first review of a Katy Perry album done on this channel. Which is crazy because I was damn fucking sure that I reviewed Prism 4 years ago, but come to find out I didn't. Some serious Mandela effect going on there. So, I guess we're starting with Witness. Now, I will say that this is a very love-hate kind of album. Everyone I've spoken to either loves it or they hate it. There is no, oh, it's okay, oh, it's pretty good. No, it's either, I love it, it's amazing, or it fucking sucks. So, keep that in mind when listening to it. You're either gonna love it, you're gonna hate it, 50-50, no in between. Some people complain that they don't like Katy Perry's new hairstyle. Yeah, I mean, everybody knows her as having jet black, boob-length hair, but as of recently, first she dyed her hair blonde, which I also had for a while as part of the impersonation, and then she chopped that blonde super short, so she's got like a, I don't feel like climbing down there, but you can see on the album she's got very short pixie cut bleach blonde hair, and me personally, it took some getting used to, but now that I am used to it, I think she looks fucking hot. So we're about to jump into the album itself now, but I want to stress that this is my personal first impressions of the album. The album has only been out for 5 days. I've looped it about 8 or 9 times in those 5 days, and so this is how I feel as of right now. This is my personal interpretations of each song and how I feel about them. This will probably change over time as I continue listening to the album, but this is how it is right now, today. So, before we go about the songs, let's talk about the album cover and, like, the art. So first off, like I said, I don't want to climb down off my bed in this outfit because it's difficult, but you can see the cover art is Katy's covering her eyes and she has an eyeball inside of her mouth. And I think that's interesting. You know, I wasn't expecting this to be the album cover. I think that's pretty cool. You know, I get witness, you know, like the eye is witnessing everything. Like, you know, you can cover your eyes, you can play ignorant, but you're still gonna be a witness to everything. So even though she's covering her eyes, the eyeball in her mouth is witnessing everything around her. I think that's the symbolism behind this. And on the back, she's got a portrait of herself in some bitchin' ass makeup. It's kind of like, you know, just duplicated 3 times. It's a very, very 90s design. Actually, almost 80s. 80s, 90s design on the back, and I really like it. On the inside, we have the lyric sheet, which has some, you know, some really nice photos of Katy. There's one with her with a fan in front of her face, or that's a collar. Sorry, that's a collar. That's a collar, not a fan. And yeah, so she has sexy makeup holding the eyeball. That's hot. And she's got, like, I'm not sure how I feel about that. Her disembodied face just floating, but here's her eye on like a shard glass. I think that's some pretty strong symbolism. Yeah, it's a lot about the eye. Here's just a giant picture of her eye. It's eyes is the theme. Like, eyes is the reoccurring thing of this album. I bet Jacksepticeye would really like this if he got a hold of it. First up, it is Witness, which is the title song, so to speak. And it's not that special to me. Witness, I've never really like had a fascination with Witness, and it really struck me as catchy. Witness is just kind of there, you know, it's just on the album. I don't feel like there's anything special about it, so Witness is kind of a flop with me. Hey, hey, hey. Huh, different story. I fucking love the song Hey, Hey, Hey. I think it's a really powerful message. You know, it's kind of a message out to haters. You know, you're always trying to drag me down. You're always trying to go out of your way to pull me down. But hey, 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 you know, what the fuck ever. You know, I'm still here. I'm still fighting. I'm still doing what I love to do. You can't stop me. And I love that message because that's what I'm all about. and Hey 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 just puts that really nicely into music, and I am all for it. Matter of fact, I would say Hey 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 is my #1 favorite song on the entire album. But there's other ones I like, and we'll get to those. Number 3 is Roulette. Roulette is about taking chances in life, and it's also pretty catchy. I mean, Roulette doesn't really stand out to me either too much, but the message is clearer in Roulette than it was in Witness, and I think that has something going for it. So Roulette, pretty good, pretty good. Swish Swish, which is a feat with Nicki Minaj. Now I think this is one of the situations where people saying that Katy is a sellout because she is collaborating with other artists like Nicki Minaj. I'm personally not a fan of Nicki Minaj. I know a lot of people are not. I don't like her voice. I don't like her style of singing, but Katy and her collaborated together, and it kind of works. You know, Swish Swish is another I don't give a fuck kind of song. There's rumors circulating that Swish Swish is a response song to Taylor Swift's Bad Blood, released in 2014, and I can hear it. I can hear it. So Taylor Swift has fucked over both Katy Perry and Nicki Minaj, and they have come together to make this single. Yeah, I think it speaks pretty loud. So they're both kind of saying, "Fuck you, Taylor. You know, you can be a drama queen all you want, but we're still rocking it." So, booyah. When Swish Swish was actually one of the pre-releases of the album, and when I first heard it, I didn't like it, but it gradually grew on me, and now I'm liking it. I'm liking it. Number 5, Deja Vu. Deja Vu is just another kind of filler song. You know, there's I don't know, I feel like half the songs on here are awesome and half are okay. And Deja Vu is kind of this, I don't really remember much of Deja Vu because it doesn't stand out to me. So Deja Vu is about remembering stuff, kind of bad things, I guess. I don't know. First impression is Deja Vu hasn't made much of an impression at all, so it's there. I think it's pretty good from what I can remember of it. Yeah, but I need songs that stand out. Power. Power is another kind of just filler song. Wow, I am making this album sound really bad. Shit. Oh god, it gets better. It gets better in the second half, but yeah, Power is just, it's another strange song, but it doesn't have the same impact as Hey Hey Hey. But it's also catchy. I do like it. Mind Maze. Mind Maze is another one that I'm just kind of like still trying to decipher the message. What is it trying to say? It's, you know, it's just another song that just didn't stand out. God, I'm dissing so many songs on the album so far. I feel bad. Oh, okay. Miss You More. Miss You More, I do remember distinctly. I remember that one standing out. It says, you know, I miss you more than I'd like to. So it's kind of like reminiscing about previous people in your life that you know you should forget about, but you can't. And they're on your mind, and when they're on their mind, you feel upset because they hurt you in some way, but you loved them at one point, and you just can't stop loving them. You're just not capable of doing that, so you miss them more than you'd like to. You know, I definitely have people in my life like that. So many people, so many fucking people in my life, or not in my life, that were once in my life, that I feel this way about. I shouldn't care for them, I shouldn't give a fuck, but I do, because I love them. There was a period of time where I looked this person in the eye and said, I love you, and now they hate my fucking guts, and that hurts. And I miss them more than I'd like to. Number 9! Chained to the Rhythm! Yes! Yeah, look what I'm wearing! Yes! So, Chained to the Rhythm was the, pretty much the kickoff of the album. It was the first pre-release single back in, like, fucking February. And I was hooked on it right away. I think the message is very powerful. We live in a corrupt society, and instead of just turning a blind eye, we should actually, you know, look at it, confront it, and do something about it. I think Skip Marley in the song was really powerful. His part is just kind of like that goosebumps kind of feel. I think it's so great. And, you know, I loved it enough to make a impersonation outfit from the music video. So, yeah, Chained to the Rhythm, love it, always will love it. It is my second favorite song on the album. 10, Tsunami. Tsunami stands out. Tsunami is good. Tsunami, kind of the message is, you know, something that you have full knowledge of that you are doing at the time you do it, and you know that it's a little bad. Well, it may be more bad than what you think it is, because there's going to be a domino effect. You know, this earthquakes are bad, but they're worse when they create tsunamis. So just be aware of possible tsunamis you can create when you think it's okay to make a little earthquake in the water, you know what I mean? So, I like Tsunami, another powerful single of the album. Bon Appetit is number 11, and that was the last of the 3 released singles, not in order, but the ones that I'm talking about. It was Chained to the Rhythm, Bon Appetit, Swish Swish, that was the order. But Bon Appetit was another one that when I first heard it, and I was like, but over time it grew on me. And the music video for Bon Appetit, even more mixed feelings, because, yeah, I'm all for a almost naked Katy, and, you know, in some aspects, you know, just having the chefs, like, you know, massage her with powder, like, you know, that was kind of hot, and, you know, also her in the pot was kind of hot, you know. I have seen, and I'm talking more about the video than the song now, I shouldn't, but I will say that there was one thing that I went to that actually had a human buffet, like, out in the open. So it's like, it was an adult-themed party, and there was a woman with food, you know, items all over her body, and you were encouraged to eat it directly off her body. And I thought that was cool, you know, I did it. You know, I ate a grape, I ate a disc of cheese off of her body, and, you know, whatever. Katy and Bon Appetit kind of takes it to the next level, like, they're literally preparing Katy to be eaten. But it's super hot. I mean, the video, in a kind of uncomfortable, awkward way, is still super hot. So if you're like me and you're really hot and horny for Katy Perry, you'll love Bon Appetit. Bigger Than Me. No, that is not a penis reference. Bigger Than Me is, kind of another one of those songs that I'm still figuring out the meaning to, but what I'm gathering, it's kind of like standing up to people with more power than yourself, not being afraid of their power. You know, you're bigger than me, but I'll still take you on. And that's also another brave message. There's a lot of, like, stand up for yourself and do what you know is right in this album. So that's another good one, but doesn't quite stand out. Save His Draft. Save His Draft is another one of my favorite singles on this album. I would say that Save His Draft is my 4th favorite. Because it's kind of goes along with Miss You More, but, you know, Save His Draft is kind of when you want to reach out to someone who's hurt you in the past, but you know you shouldn't. You know, you write, you type, you record what you want to say to this person, but, you know, they're not going to care. They're not going to respond. They're just going to screen cap it and distribute it and warp the context and make you look bad. And, you know, sometimes you can't say what you want to say. Sometimes you just gotta write it all down, type it all out, get it out of your system, but don't send it. Save His Draft. That's powerful. That is very powerful. Save His Draft is a wonderful song. Definitely recommend it. Pendulum. Pendulum! Okay, Pendulum is one of those songs that will be burned inside of your skull, and no matter how much you scratch and bash your head against the fucking wall, you will not get it out. It is stuck in my head right now. So, Pendulum is actually very catchy, very fun. The message is, everything comes full circle eventually. You know, it's called karma. Life is like a pendulum. You know, it always comes back. And just, you know, there's good, the bad, good, the bad. Life is a pendulum. And I get it. I get the message, but god damn it, why does it have to be catchy to the point of being intoxicating to your brain? I don't know. It's kind of good. Pendulum's a good song to get burned in there, but once it's in, you can't get it out. So, yeah, be warned about that. Into Me You See. It's another single that doesn't really stand out to me that much. I really don't remember much of it, despite the number of times I listened to the album. So, I don't even really remember the message. There's a few songs in here that just had no impact on me whatsoever, so I don't remember much of them for this review, and I'm not sorry. So, if you really like Into Me You See, that's great, but it's just another one of those singles that didn't stand out on the album. And since this is the deluxe version, I actually do have the two extra tracks that the standard version does not have. And those are Dance with the Devil and Act My Age, which are both awesome. They're both great singles, so if you're getting this album, get the deluxe. Trust me. Because if you don't, you'll miss out on these last two really great singles. Dance with the Devil is kind of a metaphor of addiction. The interpretation of what it is left open in the song, it could be anything. It could be a drug addiction, it could be alcohol addiction, you know, it could be a sex addiction, any kind of addiction that has been, you know, tearing up your life, and, you know, you want to, you know, clean up and be free of that, but, you know, it always just, you have those cravings, you want it, but you're being strong and not giving into those cravings. You're dancing with the devil. The devil is taunting you. The devil wants to play. He wants to dance. And you're like, no, 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 I'm not doing that shit anymore. Leave me alone. So, Dance with the Devil is definitely a great song to listen to if you are fighting addiction of any kind. And finally, the last song, Act My Age, which I fucking love, and it is my third favorite song on the album. Right away, I knew I'd love the song, because the first verse is, I'm 30-something going on 13. I'm like, what? What about me? Huh? This song is about me? Yeah, 30-something going on 13? Yeah, that's me. Yeah, okay, I'm listening. So, yeah, and Act My Age just stands for, you know, you're only as old as you feel you are. You know, age is just a number. And you don't have to act your age. You want to, if you're fucking 30 years old and you want to have 50-something stuffed animals on your bed, go for it. You know, if you want to dress in dollar clothes and drink from a fucking sippy cup, go for it. You know, it's just, it's as long as you're accepting your adult responsibilities, like bills and, you know, a job and all that lame shit. As long as you're doing that stuff, everything else you do, like in your free time, that's yours, you know, and don't let anybody tell you that you can't cosplay, you can't write erotic fan fiction, you know, that you can't play video games, you can't watch cartoons, you know, just all this is stereotype stuff, saying that people who are more than 30 years old can't do them. Fuck that, alright? I'm not, just like Katy Perry, I will not act my age, okay? Yes, I'm more than 30 years old, but I'm as old as I feel I am. And for all I fucking care, I'm 21, motherfuckers, alright? Sometimes I'm 13, too, you know, it kind of depends. Sometimes younger than that. Just kind of depends how I feel at the moment, but my age is whatever I say it is, so fuck my birth certificate, okay? So, yeah, that covers all the songs in the album. Final thoughts is that it is a good dance mix. Majority of these songs are faster paced. I believe there's only like 2 on here that were kind of slow, maybe 3. 2 or 3 that are slow, the rest are fast and great for dancing, and that's kind of a Katy first for an album, because usually her albums kind of half and half fast, half slow, but I guess she kind of learned that her fast singles sell better and are more likely to be a top chart hit versus her slow ones, so that's probably why she went this direction, is making it a damn good dance album that kind of has some, 80s, 90s vibe to it. This has been my first impressions review of Witness. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'm going to continue listening to the album and loving it every time. But I have a question for you guys. So at the beginning of the video, I confessed that I never reviewed the Prison album, which came out in 2013. Do you want me to? Do you want me to go ahead and review Prison here on the channel? I mean, I kind of feel like it's too late. The album is 4 years old now, and now she's released another one. So, I don't know, but I'm kind of conflicted. Part of me wants to, part of me doesn't want to. What do you guys want? Do you want me to review Prison? Please tell me in the comments. I really enjoy getting your feedback. And one more thing before I let you guys go. Check in the description of this video for a link to my GoFundMe page. If you haven't heard, I am raising money to get facial feminization surgery this fall. And, I'm only raising money for the down deposit needed in order to book the surgery. So please take a look, and if you can donate, thank you. I really appreciate it. If you can't donate, then please share it. Share my GoFundMe on your Facebook or Twitter or Tumblr or wherever else. And, help me reach my goal. I would really, really love and appreciate that so much. This has been a Bad Girls album review, and I will see you guys again in the next video, which should be out this weekend, and it should be another porn review. Let's hope it happens. But until then, stay sexy. I love you. Keep on masturbating to Katy Perry. Salute.
Bad to the bone. Bad to the bone. Bad